Childhood traumas can have a toll on your emotions and lead to poor life choices such as substance misuse, inflicting pain on yourself, or even using food as a form of escape. And that's where TLC's docuseries My 600-Pound Life comes in. Despite the fact that we saw the entire production, a qualified medical team, and a well-known bariatric surgeon on the run to save a person from morbidity, still, some of the people who came in showed no dedication, or hardly even tried. And in today's video, we will show you such patience. So, let's roll. Julian Valentine.
When I look in the mirror, I feel disgusted. I'm like, why would you get this way, you know?
Julian Valentine came on the show to achieve his weight loss goal despite all the odds. Season 10 introduced us to Julian, an Arizona-based electrician who couldn't carry out any of his day-to-day tasks by himself, owing to his whopping 830 pounds body weight. Julian was blessed to have a wonderful wife like Irma Valentine by his side, always willing to help. Irma went above and beyond to assist her husband by washing him and bringing him food. Julian and Irma's relationship wasn't always like this. Even the coldest heart will be warmed by the couple's lovely love story, as Julian described how, due to his size, he never imagined having a wife or falling in love. But us being the ones that had seen it all, thanks to binge-watching TLC, had a hard time believing him, because even though he said he loved his wife to the core, he still couldn't turn his back on the food that was tearing his marriage apart. Irma and Julian both wanted to grow old together, but Julian's wife had reservations. She was worried that she would lose her husband soon because of his steadily increasing weight. Julian's fascination with food and his unhealthy relationship with it began at a young age. He described how, as a child, his family never had enough food, and that if they did have food at home, he always ate a lot because he never knew when his next meal would be. As a result, he came to associate eating with safety and comfort. Julian was fully aware of how his love for food was slowly killing him and taking over all aspects of his life. Yet his road to overcome his food addiction was filled with many triumphs and even more difficult challenges. As he made no tremendous progress in losing weight, it took him longer to lose the required weight and get approved for surgery.
Better, and you're losing some weight. I'm gonna go ahead and approve you for weight loss surgery.
Thank you.
Bianca Hayes.
My food addiction is killing me, and I know it's now or never. If I don't get the help that I need, I'm gonna die.
Almost every patient from My 600-Pound Life turned to food for comfort during some stressful or sad moments. It's pretty common, like going to Starbucks, so like many others from the show, Bianca also used eating to escape the stress. Food for Hayes had been more like her trusty companion ever since she was a child. When her mother was busy drinking, she would give Bianca some food to keep her quiet so that she could enjoy doing her own thing. And by that thing, I mean getting wasted while her poor child watched. So, no surprise, by the age of 7, Bianca was weighing a whopping 200 pounds, and she continued to eat whatever she wanted. She was soon diagnosed with high blood pressure and began to feel self-conscious about her appearance and weight. Bianca weighed a whopping 604 pounds and was the mother of 2 children at the age of 32. By the time she got on the show, Bianca's greatest worry was that she would die and leave her 2 young children without a mother. Bianca sought aid from Dr. Now in order to start a fresh chapter in her life, and she even told the camera that she had undergone weight loss surgery before. Things were fine for a bit, but after getting pregnant with their second child, Bianca got back to her old habits and gorged on chips and soda, and before she knew it, was once again overeating and packed on all of her lost weight. Dr. Now was hesitant to put her through another operation because her previous one had failed, resulting in her not meeting the goals Dr. Now had set for it. However, because she was still close to the target, the doctor was optimistic about her prognosis. But due to the extensive scar tissue damage in her stomach, her operation was postponed, and Dr. Now believes that the only way for her to lose weight is to control her compulsive eating.
Better for my kids. It's not right for you wanting me to put my life on hold and my health on hold for you. That's not right.
Lenithra Reed.
That I have a job because I have to take care of my daughter, but I don't think anybody understands how hard it is because of my size.
Reed told us at the start of the episode that all she wished was to never wake up because she dreaded facing reality. Her large frame not only hurts her, but also hindered her from taking even a few steps because she quickly ran out of breath. She was terrified of going to the bathroom because she was frightened her weight might destroy the toilet seat, and even bathing was the hardest chore for her. Despite the fact that she was grateful to have a job that paid her bills, she was concerned that her body may soon fail her. She felt as though she was coming apart with each passing day, and her only solace was food. When she was eating, it was the only time she didn't feel stressed. Apart from a rough childhood, things began to deteriorate when she got to the age of 24. Due to her large body, she began to feel a pinching pain in her back. She was advised to have reduction surgery. However, her lungs collapsed following surgery, necessitating 24 hours of intensive care and many hospital visits. Later, she substituted food for medications when she ran short of cash. However, after ballooning up to 604 pounds, her only hope was Dr. Now. But Reed soon distanced herself from the weight loss program after missing meeting after appointment, stating that her schedule as a single mother prevented her from completely committing.
You're overeating. Follow what I'm saying?
I don't, because I'm not eating. And I'm tired of people telling me that I'm eating because I'm not eating.
Shauna Collins.
My mind scares me. My body scares me. I feel like a monster just walking around.
Even though Shauna Collins weighed 659 pounds at the age of 22, she had been struggling with weight and food ever since she was a child. Shauna began eating big amounts of food as a coping mechanism for the abuse she was receiving from her father. Shauna's love for food grew stronger after her father left the picture when she was 16. Shauna, on the other hand, understood she needed to make changes in her life after years of dealing with her weight. This brought her to Dr. Now, who told her that she could only get the weight loss operation if she shed enough weight first. And she was told if she wanted to be a part of the program, she would have to relocate to Houston and follow a strict diet for 2 months in order to lose 80 pounds. And she got anxious over the fact that she would have to drop such a large amount of weight. Unfortunately, she chose to wait it out rather than relocate to Texas for the program. Later that year, she agreed, but her enthusiasm did not last long. And when she came in for a follow-up appointment, she confessed to the camera that she had misplaced the diet chart. Shauna's irresponsibility resulted in her losing only 1 pound after all this time. After the roller coaster of losing the diet chart and losing no weight at all, Dr. Now told her that he couldn't approve her for the surgery. He did, however, give her a year to prove that she deserved surgery.
Well, it looked like you gained almost double the weight you gained last time.
Before we go on to the last guest of my 600-pound life on our list, we'd love to hear your thoughts on today's video, as well as if you have any other favorite shows that you'd like to see on our channel. Megan Davis.
Food is the only thing that makes me feel all the ways I want to feel. So that means gastric bypass is the only hope I have to change.
Megan felt like she was a prisoner in her own body, which she assumed would give up on her at any moment. Her big frame restricts her movement. As a result of her inability to care for herself, she had to move in with her mother. Although the food was killing her, Megan felt that's the only thing that brought her joy, and her mother didn't stop her either and let Megan eat whatever she could put her hands on. However, she believed that her miserable condition was due to the actions of others. And while reminiscing about her upbringing, Megan claimed that her stepsisters were jealous of her and treated her like an outsider. Megan spent more time at her father's house because her mother was a working woman who was usually busy. As they grew older, though, things between her and her stepsisters deteriorated more. Megan's lone safe haven was spending time with her father, who lavished her with junk food. By the age of 5, she weighed more than 200 pounds. And despite her mother's advice to control her diet, her father never prevented her from eating. Megan had crossed the 600-pound mark by the time she was 24. She weighed a whopping 604 pounds when we first met her at Dr. Now's clinic. Her choice to see a bariatric surgeon gave her hope, since she recognized there was no going back if she kept going on like this. However, her weight loss percentage was exceedingly low, and Dr. Now advised her to put in more effort, but it was all in vain, and her health difficulties prevented the doctor from proceeding with her surgery.
No matter how you want to say it, you're eating a lot. And you're not a picky eater if you're 600 pounds.
Thank you very much for watching the video. Do like and share it with your friends. Subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to not miss any of the upcoming amazing videos. Thank you once again.